Okay, good evening, everybody. Should see everybody start checking in here just very quickly. Hope everyone has had a great day. Let me go in and check my own app and make sure everything is broadcasting. Says it should be starting here very soon. And there it is. Let's make sure I'm talking. And I can hear myself talking. And I see people checking in. So we're going to get started here in just a moment. Still got a couple of minutes. And we'll get rolling on tonight's training. Hope everybody's had a great week. I know I have. It's been an awesome week. As you check in, just let me know I can hear you or you can hear me. And we will get started. Webinar Jam's launching a new system here in the next several months. I'm not sure if we'll have to move over to it or not. I don't think so. I think it's coming. They're coming out with a new system altogether. So hopefully we'll be able to stay right here where we're at. They made the announcement yesterday that they're launching a new platform that does Facebook Live and does everything. So let me move over here onto the other side. Thank you very much. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Todd? Yeah, we're going to talk about some Facebook marketing tonight, but it's not just Facebook marketing. We're going to talk about local marketing and how you can build your own list and go out and sell that list over and over and over again. And we'll get deep into that here in just a moment. People still checking in here. We'll give them time to check in. I hope people aren't having problems checking in. Let's see here. I know a lot of places are having some serious storms. I see people coming in now. It's good to see everybody getting in now. We'll give it just another minute. I've had two people text me and tell me they're having trouble logging in. Not sure why. But it's good to see everybody. We're going to do a little mix tonight. We're going to do part one tonight, and next week we're going to launch a live campaign, marketing campaign using Facebook and Facebook ads and driving people into the marketing platform. We'll even set it up where we're going to use the enter to win system to no tornadoes today. That's good. The enter to win system, so we can drive people and encourage them to sign up for our text list. And we're going to get into that tonight. We're going to talk quite a bit about Facebook tonight. There's one thing I think people don't understand, and I'm starting to see this as people are calling me during the week and I'm talking to people. There is much more to marketing than just going out and saying, oh, let me set this tablet on your counter and it's going to do all these miraculous things, and we walk away and next thing you know, 60 days later, they're telling you to come and get it. Hey, Will and Dennis, how you doing? And they're telling you to come back and get it because it doesn't work. And I liken any business to websites. How many of you have a website? How many of you currently, and I'm not talking about an AppWizard website, a regular website for your business or another business that you're in. and you spend, I don't know, several $100s. Some people spend several $1,000s for websites. And you've got that website, and you wonder when you look at your analytics, absolutely nobody's been to it. And or you're talking to a client and they say, I never get any traffic to my website. I don't know why I wasted the money. I can tell you, unless you spend a ton of money, and I've been there when I was with my roofing company, I spent several $1,000s a month to stay on the front page of Google for roofers in my area. And it was absolutely ridiculous what I was having to spend. And that was, 7 years ago for SEO. So there is things that have to happen for you to drive traffic. One of the other things, and this is feedback that I'm getting from the field, is, this person wants it, but he doesn't know if he's quite ready for it, or he'd like to see if it works first, or there's all kind of questions and answers that are coming in, and sometimes I know it's hard to sit down and, hey Ed, how you doing, buddy? You have no audio. Can everybody else hear me? And it just there's more to do than go out and drop a product and then turn around and just let them go. You're going to lose that customer. That's just the way it is. It's kind of like when you go in to get your oil changed in your car. When you go in to get that oil changed and they tell you that they're going to check your fluids and everything, and then you get home and you don't have any windshield washer fluid, and you just went through a major rainstorm, it's not a very pleasant experience. And marketing is the same way. If you leave someone with a bad experience, you leave them in a place where they don't need you anymore, because they're not going to spend money that's not doing anything for them. So we have to get outside of the box a little bit, and we have to add some tools. And what we're going to talk about tonight and next week is a way to take a tool that you have and break it down into small chunks, okay? Small pieces, so that you can go out and you can sell and you can build your business. You can build that trust that you need to build, and you can show people that what you are doing actually works. Believe it or not, and I remember back 5 years ago when we first started with these apps, and I've told this story many a time, I would walk into a business and I would go through all the features of the app. I had everything on the kitchen sink on my app, from reputation management to products and services and everything. If it was in the platform, I had it on there. And people literally looked at me like I had four eyes. It was like, what are you even talking about, man? We just stop and just get out of my face. We can't, number one, we can't afford it. Number two, it's too much. And that's why I scaled everything back and went with the mobile business card, because I knew that what I was doing is I was overwhelming people because they did not understand marketing. And I can't remember who I was talking to yesterday. I was standing on my front porch and we were talking about this very thing. People do not understand marketing. You understand it because you study it and you go through it and you eat and sleep marketing. But when you're out talking to these small to medium business owners, they took $10,000 out of their checking account that they've saved forever and opened up a store. They opened up a storefront. And because they were the only game in town at the time, they did very well. But next thing you know, the town began to grow. And next thing you know, there's not just that one restaurant, there's 15 restaurants. I remember when I first moved to Commerce, Texas, there was a Sonic and a place called Lone Star. That was the only two restaurants in this town. Now there's 20 restaurants in this town. Some of them good, some of them suck, But this town has grown and grown and grown and grown and continues to grow. And Dallas is moving this way. But that small business owner that opened those mom and pop shops that are no longer downtown anymore because downtown is shut down, They didn't understand marketing. They didn't understand that, hey, just because the town moves out on the strip, you still have to drive people into your stores. And unfortunately, back then, they didn't have Facebook. They didn't have mobile apps. And people today still do not understand that they can literally reach out to their whole town. And I'm going to show you in just a minute live. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. They can literally reach out to everybody in your area and let them know that, hey, my business is here. Come in to see me. We're going to give you a special just for you to try tonight. They don't understand that. And the next thing they don't understand is pricing. It's going to be way too expensive. No matter what the price is, it's going to be too expensive. And they're afraid that once you set that kiosk on the counter, they're locked in for life and they're going to have to spend all this money. Why? Because everybody that's come in has lied to them and said, oh, yeah, you can stop anytime. And next thing you know, they're still paying money because they can't even get a hold of the people to stop what they're doing. So you have to be, number one, a professional business person. Number two, you have to understand that a lot of people don't understand marketing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take tonight, and as the old saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And for those customers that you're having a tough time closing, and some of you are doing super successful, but there's still those customers you can't close. And some of you are trying to find your way through these smaller towns and figuring out, how do I reach out to all these people with a price that they can afford, that they can taste what I'm selling. And once they get a taste in their mouth, it's going to be, hey, wow, dude, can you continue to do this, but not just continue to do it? Can you continue to grow my business like this? So we're going to talk about that tonight. Let me click on this over here. Just go through the model here. If you have not joined our AppWizard Studio Mastermind group on Facebook, please do that. A lot of great information that comes in there. Quick disclaimer, AppWizard Studio nor I cannot guarantee just because you are watching training you will make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different, has different work ethics and different desires. Tonight, we're going to talk about local marketing, okay? And I highly recommend that you pay close attention. Close out everything on your computer. Turn your phone off. Turn Facebook off. Everything that's on your browser right now, shut it down. Because for some of you, this is the answer that you've been looking for. Some of you just need to get off your butt and go out and sell, okay? And quit making excuses why you can't make it happen. But for the majority of you that's having a little bit of tough time, and I get this question all the time, how do we do this in small towns? This is for you, okay? This is for you to take that elephant and we're going to break it down that one bite at a time. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Facebook, we're going to be talking about the mobile app, and we're going to talk about the marketing platform. And next week, online, I will build a live marketing setup using Facebook, the mobile app, and the marketing platform, and we'll launch it live next week. And then over the next several weeks, I will do screenshots every couple of days, and I will post them, and that's what we will open up with training, just so you can see the marketing campaign working. Now, some of you are saying, well, once we see that happen, we will start it. If you're sitting in the back of the bus and you're waiting on something to happen, then you're probably not going to wind up where the front of the bus goes. Take what you learn and put it into action. Why should you build a marketing list to sell to other businesses? What does it even make sense for me to go out and spend my money and build a list and then go out and try to sell it to somebody else? Number one, you slowly work yourself into a full-time marketing campaign. You slowly show that your customers, you're not asking for $150 a month for the next 60 months. You're asking for a small amount of money to market for him that week to drive customers into his business. And then you're going to go the next week and do the same thing. So you're starting off full-time, okay, on a part-time basis, building your customers. Work yourself into it. Most of these people you're talking to are scared to death. Why? Do I know that? Because I talk to them all the time. Trust me, I don't close every customer I talk to. It doesn't happen. Okay. And most of them are scared. Pick up customers who has a smaller marketing budget. Not everybody's got a $2,500 a year marketing budget or a $5,000 a year marketing budget. Some of your smaller mom and pops who are kind of struggling right now during this time because they've never marketed at all, they need to start off slow. And this gives you an opportunity to do that. And it gives you a chance to prove your business model. All of you know it works. You understand marketing. You understand text marketing. You understand what the numbers are. You know that 98% of the people, when they get a text message, open their phone. And you know that every time you get a text message, it sends you to Sonic or to Subway, that you adhere to what that text message, that they call to action, just did for you. But now you've got to prove that to your clients. They understand it works for Sonic, but guess what? It's going to work for them too. And once you prove your business model, you're building your business reputation. Wouldn't it be nice to know that when you go downtown and you're talking to a new customer, they say, "Hey, Dennis, I've already heard about you, man. I need you to do for me what you did for John." You don't have to sell them anything. Businesses talk. They're in those networking meetings. They talk to each other. They tell each other what's working, what's not working. They tell each other if Ed showed up to follow up like he said he would. They tell each other that Mark never did show up, that he set the kiosk on the table. Todd has never even turned on the text messaging, and Will said he was going to deliver and he never delivered. I mean, that, believe it or not, that stuff happens in business. How many of you have had your customers tell you that they've bought something digital, okay? Digital as in websites, mobile apps, marketing services that they never received? Has anybody ever had your clients tell you that? And that they don't really trust people that walk in selling this kind of stuff? Has anybody on the call right now ever had anybody tell them that, I don't want to talk to you, man, because I've been ripped off 2 or 3 times? It happens. I guarantee you it happens. It happens a lot. And I'm sure many of you here have heard that very thing. Yeah, Todd says yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It's just the way it is. That's business. And now, as you're building your reputation, the most important thing that you can do, okay? The most important thing that you can do is become the expert. How many of you have ever been to the facebook.com/business section? How many of you have actually delved into Facebook and seen what it could do for your local marketing efforts tied to your mobile app, tied to your marketing platform? Has anybody ever stopped and actually went into that section? We're going to tonight, okay? We're not going to spend a lot of time in it, but I want to go into it and show you what you're missing. Facebook has come a long ways in just the last 12 months. Who could use these campaigns? Restaurants, without question. Restaurants everywhere are hurting today. I mean, even your major restaurants, your Applebee's, your Chili's, they're hurting. They're talking about closing a bunch of Applebee's down. They're hurting. And the reason they're hurting is there is so much competition. Now, if a big major restaurant chain is hurting like that, think what it's like for these mom and pops that are struggling just to fill up for lunchtime. We've got a restaurant here in town. They used to be open for breakfast, lunch, and supper, and they're right downtown. One of the best places in town to eat at. The town started moving out, okay? So now they're just open for breakfast and lunch till 3 o'clock. I can guarantee you take away that dinner business, And that hurt their bottom line because they used to be packed. All right. And that all occurred before Facebook even came about. I mean, all those things happened several years ago that they were never able to recover from. Beauty shops. I don't know about your town, but I'm telling you, I can go on every block in my town and there is a place to cut my hair. Every block. And you know what's sad? I travel 20 miles to get my hair cut because I don't like the way any of them cut my hair. You know, I've got a lady that's been cutting my hair for the last 15 years and she still cuts my hair today because I don't like, I've got a double crown and a cowlick. And if you don't cut it right, it looks terrible. And they don't listen, but there is still one on every corner. And guess what? There are people in those seats. Oil change places. You know, we've got 3 of them in a town of 8,000 people. Clothing stores, boutiques. I spelled boutiques wrong. Boutiques. That's the way we say it in Texas. Those boutiques. And anyone that sells a product, you can go out and excuse me, introduce these campaigns too. Everybody today needs customers. Let's get this out of the way up front, okay? And I've had this conversation this week 20 times. It costs money to make money. I don't care what business you go into. It costs money to make money. In order for you to run this campaign and start doing it, and start making it happen so that you can make money, it's going to cost you $35 a week on Facebook at a minimum, okay, until you get your list where you want it, all right? Yeah, I need an allergy medicine salesman. And $15 per month for texting, and once you hit that 500 mark, you're going to have to raise that to $25 a month. The $35 a week for Facebook will go away once your list is built, okay? But your texting money's not going to go away. All right? So you're going to have to spend some money to make some money, especially to build this list. Has anybody on here ever built any type of list outside of AppWizard? Have you ever built an email list or an email marketing campaign back in the day before texting was even around? It's thousands of dollars. Thousands and thousands. In 1997, 98, I was spending $10,000 a week on email marketing. $10,000 a week on email marketing. I mean, marketing is extremely expensive. It's gone down a lot today because of the tools that are out there. But still, it costs a lot of money to do that. So you're going to have to spend some money to get this going. Okay? Does everybody understand that? That you can't just go in and say, okay, well, I'm gonna like 6 groups, okay, and all of them are nowhere near my hometown, all right, and I'm gonna post in there that we're giving away a free tablet for everybody that joins our list. It does you no good, okay? It's not going to do you any good. That's right. A list is only worth anything if you feed it, and you got to feed the monkey. That's exactly right. Okay, so you got to spend some money, and I wanted to get this out up front because a lot of people, I think, during training, they feel like, okay, well, I've already got my marketing platform. I mean, my AppWizard platform, and all I got to do is take this app out there, and it's just going to magically show up in somebody's pocket. It takes some money to do that, and one of these weeks, and Kenny Dutton and I talked about this several weeks ago. He called me and we talked about budgeting, and I went through the way I budgeted, and he said he'd never heard it that way, and he appreciated what I said, you know, and told him, because you got to take everything into account, or next thing you know, your wife's asking you, hey, honey, where's the money at? You know, trust me, I've been there too. Pricing. Okay, you're going to ask, well, what should I do? What should I get for this? And I want you to think about what I'm fixing to say. You're going to say, well, $75, that doesn't cover the $140 a month I'm going to spend for Facebook. That's $75 per client. Okay, And I wouldn't do anything under 500 texts. That's a list of 500 people. It's going to take some time to build that list. So don't be impatient. It could take you 2 months to build a list that big. Okay? But you keep those ads running. And you say, well, Kerry, honestly, I'm not budgeted myself for $140 a month. I could do $70 a month. Okay? I could do $70 a month and get by. So, okay, run your Facebook ads every other week. But here's the key to building a list. Okay? I was one of the top in 1997, 98. I was one of the largest email marketers in the entire world. Okay? I mean, nobody was doing it like I was doing at the time. Nobody. All right? And I was pumping it out, and I was spending a fortune to do that. But it didn't happen overnight. It took me several months to take those emails and keep turning them and turning them and turning them. And then once sales started coming in, everything exploded. I mean, upwards to $40, $50, $75, $100,000 a day. Okay? So just be patient, because I promise you, it will come. What was it, Field of Dreams, you know? The guy went out every day and walked through the cornfield, and then one day there was all the baseball players. It finally came, you know, and it will come. But let me just share with you, please be patient, because if you're impatient, the second week you're going to say, gosh, I've only got 45 names, and you're going to quit. I don't know if this is an old marketing thing that everybody's always said, and those numbers always come true. It takes somebody 7 times to see something before they react to it. So yet that same group of people, that 6,000 or 10,000 people in your area, it's going to take them several times before they actually see that ad. Right? They're going to see it, but they're going to breeze by it. Then they're going to see it again. It's going to catch a little more attention. Then they're finally going to realize, oh man, this is coupons for my hometown. So I'm going to sign up for that. So please, 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 it's going to take some time to build the list. So don't be impatient. So you budget yourself at least 2 months worth of money, about $280 and $30 in text money. Okay. So you're coming in about $300. So budget yourself for that. But you don't have to spend it all at one time unless you can budget it for a straight 60 days. I've never opened a business, and I've had several, where in the first 90 to 180, sometimes a year, the company was actually making any money. That's just business. Okay. That's just business. So if you have to break it up, okay, I'm going to do it from this time to this time. And that's what I'm going to turn my campaign on and let it go out. Now, understand, it takes a few hours for the algorithm to start kicking in for Facebook. It doesn't just happen overnight. Maybe 24 hours. I've had lists go out and brought people in, okay, and didn't see any action on my ads for 24 to 36 hours. So it's going to take some time. Now, you're not spending any money because those ads aren't being clicked on or they're not being seen, but it takes a little bit of time for that algorithm. So there again, don't be impatient. If I can't instill anything into you tonight, don't be impatient. That's very, very important, okay? Use giveaways, okay? And it doesn't have to be anything big. Go uptown and get you a $10 Domino's gift card and let the guy know what you're using it for. So, hey, is the manager in? So I want to buy a $10 gift card because we are building a coupon campaign here in Commerce, Texas. And I need to get a $10 Domino's coupon because I want to give that away while we're building our list. And after we build our list, I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to show you how we built our list and how we can market that list right here, okay, right here in your hometown. Go down to O'Reilly's and get a $10 gift card. Go down to McDonald's and get a tip. Go and get some giveaways, because this is what happens. People are going to enter, okay, that list, and they're going to want to see some action. And there is nothing better than action when it comes to a list. And you send out that giveaway, okay? And maybe you want to get with the enter to win. You can. And I'm going to show you an actual enter to win campaign in just a moment that Daryl Warner's doing up in Canada. I mean, this guy's he just kicks ass with these enter to win programs. It's really amazing what he's doing. But give away something. Now, you may have some of these places give you, okay, hey, could you give us a $5 gift card? We're going to use that. We're going to give that away in order to draw people into your business. We're going to give it away for free. And a lot of businesses will give you things, you know, hey, could you give us a free glass of tea with that meal? We're going to give that away. A lot of businesses will do that. You may not have to spend any money, any money at all. A lot of places budget that. Businesses budget that. Okay. Go down to the boutique. Go down to the boutique. Say, hey, you know, could we give away some earrings or something for our enter to win campaign? We're going to give it away free, and we're going to bring somebody into your business to pick that up. Trust me, they will be all over that. They're going to give you a 99-cent set of earrings that they're selling for $9.99, and somebody's going to come in and pick those up, and they're going to say, man, I got to have those jeans. Does everybody follow me with the giveaways? Why that is so important? Because I can't remember who said that a while ago, but it was so true. This is really feeding your list, okay? Because you're taking something and you're giving back for them signing up. So they're not signing up for nothing. But I'm going to show you, and we're going to talk about it in a few minutes, but I'm actually going to show you how to put that enter to win into the actual program next week. So if you're here tonight, do not miss next week. Do not miss next week. So you're going to use the enter to win to entice them to sign up. You're going to send them into the Facebook ad. They're going to go in and they're going to click on a link that takes them into your app. And we're going to talk about this in a minute. It's going to take them into your app where they sign up to your marketing platform. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to collect them on the birthdays. And I'm going to show you how to collect them in the marketing platform. And then I'm going to show you how to send out that enter to win link. Okay. Send out that enter to win link so that when they sign up, it's going to shoot that back to them, and they're going to come up and it's going to be enter to win on their phone, and bam, now you've got them again. Okay. So they're saying, wow, this is really cool. But not only that, during the month, you can take some of those enter to win gifts that you went out and collected for free. Okay. And a free tire rotation or whatever, and you're going to give that stuff away, and you're going to take those gifts during the month as you're building your list, because these people are expecting something, right? They're expecting to receive something, because they said, hey, I could receive up to 4 text messages a month, and you want to keep them on your list. And this is what happens. And matter of fact, I just got rid of somebody the other day. I don't even remember who they were. But it's been like months since I got anything from them. And I received a text message, and I was like, what the heck's that even for? You know, and I stopped it. You know, I put stop on it because I'm like, dude, I hadn't heard from you. Oh, it was Adidas over in Terrell, where my mother lives. And I stopped it. I thought, shoot, man. And I used to go there and buy tennis shoes all the time from the Nike store. All right. So, but you got to have those free giveaways. Very important. So make a note right now on your little tablet or whatever you guys bring to training, because I know you've got everything turned off. And make a little note right now as I'm out talking to clients, get giveaways. All right. A $5 coupon. It doesn't have to be anything big. It needs to be something that you can send out that will bring them back into their store. So get some giveaways. You're also going to use those giveaways in the marketing platform. Okay. Does everybody follow me? I know right now I'm so hyped up, man. My shirt's wringing wet. I mean, this stuff just pumps me up. And the campaign that we launch next week is going to be the campaign for my hometown. All right. We're going to launch a campaign for my hometown, and I'm going to show you the numbers as I do. All right. Is everybody following me right now? Is everybody on up in the clouds? As I say, up in the clouds with me? I could drink about 6 gallons of water right now. But we'll roll on there okay, absolutely. Awesome. Awesome. Is Todd the only one listening? He's the only one that says yes. Todd, I know you're going to be out making this happen, buddy. Okay, this is an Enter to Win campaign. Okay, this started on May the 9th. Now, does everybody see this number right up here? May the 9th was yesterday, right? All right, May the 9th was yesterday, right? Okay, and so right here we got May the 9th. This is May the 10th, and it's going to May the 14th. He's had 69. Now this is Daryl Warner. I asked him if I could use his information. Okay, tonight I messaged him and he said it's okay. So don't think. I mean, I can see what you guys do, but I will never use or talk about your information unless I get permission. And I did get his permission. So this is his Enter to Win campaign. Now this is for a golf course, and I'll show you what he's giving away in just a minute. He started it yesterday, May the 9th. Okay, and it's going to end on May the 14th. Prize expires after 1 day, so you got to get in there and get it. And I can guarantee you when they come in there and get it, what's going to happen? They're going to go out there and hit the links and spend about $60. All right? So 69 people, and then everybody else is going to get a secondary gift that just says, hey, come on in and we're going to give you a gift. All right? 69 people in less than 24 hours at a golf course. Does everybody follow me? Does Enter to Win work? 69 people at a golf course has entered to win. All right? 69 people. This blew me away. I mean, really, I was like, dude, are you serious? You know, and we were on the phone last night, and within 12 hours, that's what he messaged me last night. I said, dude, within 12 hours, this thing had 50 people sign up. 50 people on an Enter to Win. Now, do you not think that his customer is ecstatic? Hell, I'm ecstatic for him. I mean, it just blew me away. He's giving away a Mother's Day gift basket. Now, isn't that apropos? You know, I mean, Mother's Day is Sunday. So he's giving away a gift basket, and the secondary prize is 10% off merchandise in the pro shop. Well, isn't that nice, considering that a polo shirt in a pro shop's about $90, you know, so you're going to get it for $80, you know, and that pro shop's paying the same retail wholesale price as anybody else, but because it's at the pro shop, you know, it makes you cool. Yeah, I got this at the pro shop, you know, it's got Jack Nicklaus on the front of it or whatever. So this guy was a genius, all right? I mean, as they sat down and worked this out, this was genius. Right here at a time at Mother's Day, golf course. And this is probably a very nice golf course that has what? It's probably got a nice restaurant. I know our golf course here, you can't get in on holidays. You have to make your reservations to get into the dining room 6 months prior to anything that's happening as far as a major holiday. Or you can't get in. And they have a chef. They serve quality food, and I'm sure this place does too. They're going to have a lot of people there. They're giving away a Mother's Day gift basket. Absolutely genius. Genius, genius, genius. So you can work this same deal as you're talking to people. Listen, we're going to do an Enter to Win campaign right off the bat. And we're going to drive people into your businesses. And what we'd like to do is get some prizes that we're going to be able to give away. Okay? Yeah, when it's not snowing, I guess. But think about that for a moment. You're building a huge campaign. Now, you're getting out. This is what's going to happen. This is what makes this a smart idea, okay? As this Enter to Win campaign goes on, what's happening to the people that you got the gifts from? Even if it's $1.99 set of earrings, what's happening? They are seeing that program work because people are coming in saying, hey, I want a gift card, or I mean, here's a gift card that I want, or I came in to collect my earrings. You know, here's my thing to collect my earrings. Absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. So you could take that, and now when you go back to them and say, hey, we've got a list of 500 people here in Commerce, Texas, and we want to drive them into your business this week. What kind of special are you going to run? Oh gosh, we've got 15% off of all our jeans this next week. That would be awesome. Great. For $75, we're going to drive them into your store using this marketing list that they have came in, okay, that they have came in and joined waiting on your special deal. All right? I mean, you're building this thing step by step. Remember I said the thing about the elephant earlier? And that's something I've always lived by. I don't never bite off more than I can chew. You know, you're taking that elephant and you're eating him a piece at a time. And you are building your expertise in that town. You know, you're setting yourself up to be the marketing expert in that town. Everybody in that town, because you're getting these free giveaways, trust me, they'll give you something. Why? They want that customer to come in and spend some money. Don't get anything big, you know. Get little small trinkets. That's what we call them in Texas, trinkets. You know, get a few trinkets that you can give away. She may give you 25 pairs of earrings. The restaurant may give you 10 free glasses of tea with a meal. I don't know about where you live, but a glass of tea here is $3.50. You spend $1.99 on a hamburger and $3.50 for a glass of tea at the restaurant here in town. This thing I ever seen, but that's the way it works. So you're giving away a $3.50 glass of tea, okay, and they can come in and get their $1.99 hamburger. What a great deal that is. All right, does everybody follow me? Everybody understand where I'm coming from? I'm already standing up. I'll probably be on top of the desk by the time this training's over with. What about Facebook? We're going to go over a little bit tonight. Today we're going over a little bit because I want to go through these things. I want you guys to understand it. I want you to see where I'm coming from. That this just isn't something I made up. I didn't just make up Facebook local marketing. All right. Facebook has exploded with tools for local marketing. Absolutely exploded. I highly recommend that you go into, and all you have to do is Google Facebook business. Okay, it's facebook.com/business. And you can go to their page, and it talks about all of their marketing tools. Okay, all of their local marketing and how to use these tools and how to use them to your advantage, not to your advantage, but to the business's advantage, and all the tools that are coming out. Facebook Messenger. I mean, you guys think about it. I mean, I've changed completely the way I do support with Facebook Messenger over the last 2 months. I've probably talked to 99% of the people in AppWizard Studio on Facebook Messenger, taking screenshots. I did a video for, I think it was Tom the other day. Shot a video of exactly what he asked and sent it to him, and bam, he was good to go. Posted it in the Facebook group at the same time. I mean, Facebook Messenger is an amazing tool. Facebook, period, with communication is a great tool and a great combination to put together with the app and the marketing platform. I mean, it's a marriage made in heaven. Facebook. To raise awareness, drive demand, boost sales, Facebook business tools help you do it all. And they really do. They really do. Because what you can do with Facebook is you can create that local ad, and we're next week. Yeah, Tom, I think what was Tom. Thank you. And next week we're going to actually do this. Okay, with Facebook marketing. You're driving people, and let me tell you the concept here. That's what we're laying out, all the concepts, exactly the way everything falls into place. Facebook is your first step, because what you're going to do is you're going to take Facebook and you're going to drive them into the Facebook page through a Facebook ad, okay, which tells people, hey, come and get our whatever, you know, join our whatever it is, the birthday club or whatever you're giving away, or coupon club, or weekly coupon program, whatever you're going to say, and we're going to go through that next week. And then you take Facebook and you go into your local area, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. You go into your local area and you say, okay, Shoot, we're going to cover a 20-mile radius because statistics say that people will drive 19 miles to buy something. Okay, they'll drive about 19 miles to buy something. Now, I have to drive most of the time 80 miles because I have to go to Dallas. But on the average, people will drive 20 miles to purchase something. So we're going to look at a 20-mile radius around my hometown in just a moment. But you're reaching out to those people. You're saying, hey, come into commerce, and we're going to give you away something every week. And a new business is going to come on board, and we're going to send out special coupons to you. And you're going to take that concept, and you're going to go out, and you're going to build your list first. Okay, your list. This isn't the pizza restaurant's list. This isn't anybody else's list. You're going to build your list that you own, that you're going to be able to go out and sell multiple times until you start building a list for your clients directly, okay? There's a Facebook tool for every business goal. I don't care what you want to do. If you want engagement, if you want them to send you a message on Messenger, if you want them to like your page, if you want to do local awareness right around that building, whatever it is, there is a tool for every single business goal. Now, our tool is we're going to drive for engagement, right? We want people to engage with our app. We want people to engage with our marketing platform because that's where our money's at. We're going to spend a little money with Facebook, okay? We're going to give them some money in order to take that group of people and drive them through engagement into our app. And Kenny, I know I'm talking fast, dude. I feel sorry for you having to put this thing together. Kenny does our description for me every week. But anyway, so we're going to take that information, okay, and we're going to drive them into the app and into the marketing platform. Then we're going to go out and sell that. But you can do anything with Facebook that you want. Facebook ads. Okay, we're gonna build a Facebook page next week from front to back that we can market with. Okay, Messenger is a huge tool. You can actually market today with Messenger. I've done it, I've used it, and had great results with it. Okay, Messenger is an amazing tool, and there's more and more tools. Facebook has realized that, and they're coming out with more and more tools and more things that you can do with Messenger, like automated responses and automated messenger bots, and there's some great software out there that automates all that for you. Instagram. How many of you knew that? Facebook owned Instagram? I know I've said it in passing a few times over the last several weeks. Okay, and Facebook owns Instagram, and Instagram. We were talking about clothing and stuff like that a while ago, these boutiques and these clothing stores and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. That market is the Instagram market. All right? Those workout places and workout clothes and all that, that's your Instagram market. That 16 to 24-year-old crowd, I mean, they're just eating Instagram up. And that's the market for those boutiques, okay? Audience networks, the Atlas, show how your ads perform, which types of people you reach, across devices, browsers, publishers, all the analytics that you can ever think of. How to monetize the medical niche? Shoot, chiropractors, dentists, all those right there, man. Free cleaning, all right? A free cleaning. Come in for a free cleaning. What does a dentist find every time you go in for a free cleaning? Bam, he finds a cavity, right? Or a chipped tooth, and all that stuff. Same thing with a chiropractor. I guarantee you, everybody on this group right here, you go into a chiropractor, you're going to be going back for about 6 months getting your back cracked because he's going to find something out of place. Guarantee it. Attorneys the same way. Attorneys are always looking for clients. Always looking for clients. Okay? Family of apps and services. Facebook is theirs. Instagram is theirs. Messenger is theirs. Atlas is theirs. Audience network is theirs. And workplace is theirs. This is all the family of Facebook. And I can guarantee you there is many more that are coming. Now, how did I find that information? What did Kerry do just to get that information right there, that short bit of information right there? I went to Google, and I put this up here for a reason, because I know somebody's going to say, how did you find that information? I went to Google, and I typed in Facebook local marketing. And you can see the two things that I clicked on. All right. This is how I prepare for training. If you guys want to prepare for training, this is what I do. What am I studying on this week? And I start studying. I want to come in with Facebook local marketing. Okay. And so I'm able to go in and I'm able to study Facebook, and I'm able to study Facebook local marketing. I already understand our platform. I've been doing it for 4 years. Okay. Going on 5. Matter of fact, 5 years this April. All right. I understand our platform perfectly. April's already passed, so it's been 5 years. April the 12th is when I came in with the AppWizard. So think about this for a moment. Everything you need to know is right in front of you. Take 30 minutes a day and just do a little bit of studying. So when you get off training tonight and you want to increase your knowledge in Facebook marketing, because we're going deep into it next week, because you're going to watch me build an ad, and you'll be like 10 steps ahead by the time we get there. Okay, just type in Facebook local marketing, and every single thing that needs to come up will come up. Okay, and Facebook local marketing combined with an app, okay, combined with an app marketing platform is like an explosion waiting to happen. You're going to build your list, build it up to 500, 1,000, depending on how large your area is. Okay. The area I'm going to show you tonight is about 17,000 people. All right. So you're going to get in there, and you're going to go in and you're going to build your list. And what we're going to show you next week is, it's very important. I think it's very important. You also want to build that birthday list. All right. You also want to build that birthday list. Now, I'm going to talk about something next week that is kind of off the beaten path of the birthday. Okay. It's going to it's a different way. I love the birthday program because it's automated. But let's say that you wanted to build January. Okay. And you ran an ad in January, and you built it specifically for January. Well, what would you do? You would get a keyword for January, and that's what you would market. And you would build an actual list for birthdays in January. You get a keyword for February and a keyword for March. And now, guess what you can do? You can go out and say, yo, how would you like me to send this out for all of our March birthdays? You're having a big sale in March. So you can segment it that way. And or you can go in at the end of December and say, hey, we have a birthday program that's going to send out all the birthdays in January. Okay, every day in January. So I want to sell you the entire month of January. And it'll still work the same way. Or you can segment it. We're going to talk about that next week. I get that question all the time. How can I segment the birthdays? And as I've been thinking about that coming up to this training, it kind of hit me how to do that. Same way I did with the roofing sales. I broke it down in zip codes. And you can do the same thing with months of birthdays if you want to do that. Or go out and sell the entire month, or change the birthday message in the middle of the month. And we're going to talk all about that, how to break it down, and how to set it up next week. Okay, let's dive into Facebook and the platform. We're actually not going to dive into the platform tonight because I knew it was going to be a while. So I'm going to come in. You don't even need this. I just want to dive into the Facebook real quick. Is everybody good? Everybody hanging in there? To go in and we're going to look at the back end of Facebook marketing. Refresh if you lost me. Everybody see my screen? Can you see me, Kenny Dutton? Everybody see me? That's one thing I don't like about this program. When I change screens for some reason. Everybody see me? Everybody hear me? Some people lost me. Refresh. Okay. We're in our Facebook page here. And you notice what's popping up on mine. I shot Home Depot. Yeah, this is Will Sims right here. Storm coming up. Just happened to be up there. I don't know. Not sure why that just worked out. We're going to talk about ads like this next week. Actually, we're going to build an ad like this next week. Okay. That was a killer ad. As Cahill pointed out, the wording was a little bit crappy. It's getting a lot of, I'm sure it's getting a lot of bites. Okay, let's go in real quick. And we're going to come in and we're going to go in and we're going to create an ad. Okay. And what you do is you click on this little down arrow. Now understand, you have to have a Facebook page built in order to have an ad. Okay. It works off of a business page. It works off of a Facebook page. You're going to build your own business page. And once again, we're going to go through that next week. Okay. But we're going to click on this little arrow right here. Okay. And we're going to go create ads. I'm starting to lose my voice just a little bit. So, but we're going to make it. I get kind of hyped up sometimes. If you didn't notice. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do engagement. All right. We're going to do engagement. And I'm going to say here, you can do you can do a page like, or you can do an event response. Maybe once you get going and you want to get out there and you got John's Pizza and he's having a major event for the 4th of July, and he comes to you and says, hey, man, I got this big sale on the 4th of July. And you say, oh, yeah, man, let's do you an event Facebook local ad. And we're going to set up a enter to win program. And now you walk in there and you say, you know, that's going to be $450 for that week. And he's ready to go because you've already proven yourself, right? I saw it flash by on the corner of my eye a while ago. Somebody said brand awareness. Actually, it's been about an hour ago. But we're going to do post engagement. We're going to hit continue. Post engagement is actually the post. All right. When you go in on your page, it's called a status, but it's a post. You're going to post an information and you're going to post a picture or a video. Videos are always great. We're going to spend $5 a day. And we're going to go through this very in depth next week. So don't worry about all that. I just want to show you. Right, there's several different ways, and I'm just going to show you this one thing tonight. Okay, now this is for Commerce, Texas, and it's not 80,000 people. I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to take the United States away, and we're going to go very specific here. All right. We'll pull up Commerce, Texas. That's the hole in the wall that I live in. All right. And you can see in Commerce, Texas, there is a potential reach of 14,000 people in this 25-mile radius. Let's bring this down to 20. The reason I want to bring it down to 20 is because the average says, and I don't want to waste my ad spend. Okay. It's very important that you don't waste your ad spend. Why go outside that radius if you know that most people aren't going to drive 25 miles because they're already in a town where they can get what they need to get, right? So let's keep it within that radius. Now, I can tell you, because you see no roads on this map, there are no roads in this map. So they have to travel 20 miles to come to either Commerce or Greenville, which is right here, or they go north up to Paris. And I know y'all have seen me broadcast from Paris several times. So we got that. Now I want to show you something. This is people who actually live, who show their address in Commerce. So I could literally go out, and we're going to next week. I'm going to go out to 13,000 people at $5 a day. I'm going to reach 170 to 680 of 4,100 people daily reach. Okay. An expected post engagement of 12 to 57. Now, these numbers here are based on the algorithms of people actually reacting to ads. Okay. So we can expect 12 to 57 people a day to react to our post. Now, react doesn't mean that they're going to sign up on the first time, but they're actually going to click on it with that post. They're going to go into that page. We're hoping on the first time they do what? That we sign them up. Okay. Now we have people recently in this location. Now I'm going to tell you why for Commerce this is very important. And this number is going to jump up dramatically. See, it says 23,000 people. Now this is people who were recently here. Any idea, I said this earlier, any idea why that would go from 13,000 to 23,000 people with a click of one button? And depending on the time of year, this is what I would use. You have to look at your market. You have to look at who's there. You have to understand what they're there for. Are they there just for a few minutes? Are they just passing through? Are they there if it's a holiday? Did that pick up on their GPS that they were in Commerce, Texas, and they were visiting grandma for 2 or 3 days? The reason this jumps up is because college is in session, okay? Now, we run college here 12 months a year. The college drops about 5,000 people in the summertime, okay? So it drops about 5,000 people in the summertime. So that's still going to be somewhere around 17 to 18,000 people, okay? Around 17 or 18,000 people. So for Commerce, because we've got students here, I want to do what? I want to drive those people into that business. Now this next one, and you're going to see a drop, people traveling in this location. People whose most recent, I keep clicking it, and I don't know why I keep doing that. People whose most recent location is within this selected area, but whose home is more than 125 or 200 kilometers away. That dropped to less than 1,000 people. They're passing through, okay? They're here and they're gone. And I want to show you why that happens. Does everybody see this orange road right here? That is I-30 going to Arkansas. Okay, this right here is Interstate 30 going to Arkansas. So as they pass through here, what do people have on their phones? They have GPS. So Facebook is pinging them through GPS, and they're saying, yep, these people are absolutely going through this radius right here. Okay, so if you're around a lot of highways and stuff, and you want to catch some of that traffic, maybe you're dealing with a restaurant that's on a major road, okay? But we're out in the middle of nowhere, so it's fast-moving traffic. If you want to catch this traffic, and let's say I was in Dallas and I was on I-635, and I was on this restaurant and I want to do a 5-mile radius around this place, and I wanted to pick up that traffic, say up here and we're having a car sale or something like that for an automotive dealer or something like that, I would want to pick up these people traveling, okay? Why? Because they're out-of-towners, and I'd want to run a campaign to them. Of course, I would want to run a campaign to the local people, or I can do every single person in the location, okay? Everybody. That includes that 1,000, the 13,000, that includes everybody, okay? 24,000 people, all right? Now, I can tell you, from here to here is about 12 miles, all right, from Interstate 30. And people that are passing through, they won't stop here. They're going to stop right here because this is Restaurant Row. So there's no use running restaurant ads for somebody to come 15 miles. It's not going to happen. So understand your area. Understand what you're marketing to. Understand who you're marketing to. And when you're talking to your clients and you have this map printed out and you say, this is the area we're going to market to, and this is why. Okay. We are going to market to these people because we know that these people are college students, and these college students are going to come spend money in your store, especially, clothing stores. Okay. About 70% of the market on Facebook is women. All right. About 70% that react to ads. All right. So boutiques, clothing stores, those kind of things, great place. But you have options here. I can bring this down 10 miles. All right. That cuts that down to a third. For a restaurant, this would be a very good number right here. Very accurate. 7,500 people. All right. Very good number. To build your list for something broader, I would take it out to that 20-mile radius. If I was doing specific local marketing for an individual client, I would say, hey, listen, we can reach 7,500 people within 10 miles of your building. You see, that takes them out of the reach of Greenville, even though it's right out. And I can tell you, because I live here, there is nobody that lives right here. Everybody in commerce in this area lives from here and this radius right here. There's nobody that lives down here. This is all farmland. I live right out in here, okay, and this is farmland. This is all farmland. Everything is from right around here up this highway right here. All right? So understand your area. If you have to go out and take a drive and you know your area very well, you could go to a business in commerce, okay, and say, hey, listen, we're going to reach out to 7,500 people within 10 miles of here. Run a 30-day campaign. It's going to cost you $600. He already trusts you. Why? Because you took that event campaign, you took that list building campaign, and you put all that together, and you asked him for something to give away, or you gave him $5 to give it away, whatever you had to do. And you gave that away, and you proved to him that that person is going to walk into his store and spend money. The best dollar bills you will ever spend. Okay? So I want to recap real quick. It's 5 after. We'll finish up in about 10 minutes. First off, are there any questions at all about anything I talked about? Now, let me reiterate. Next week, we're going to come in. We're going to build a full campaign. We're going to launch a campaign live, and I will pay for the campaign, and we will watch it go because I'm going to use that campaign. I'm going to go make me some money. All right? So we're going to build the campaign. Each week on training, we'll open with the campaign statistics so that you can see exactly what's going on. All right? So any questions on anything I talked about? Any of the ideas that I threw out, anything as far as the mixture that we've talked about, the Enter to Win programs, or anything else? Anybody at all? Ask now, forever hold your peace. I'm going to leave this here because if I click it off, I'm going to lose some people. I don't know why that happens. Okay, next week. All right, and this just happens to be the next slide. Next week, yeah, you can make a campaign for network marketing, but let me tell you something about network marketing. I've worked on about 5 campaigns and have lost probably $20,000, if that tells you anything. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. I've spent a ton of money doing network marketing campaigns, talking to heads of network marketing companies. I've not been able to make it work, and it cost me a fortune. So just letting you know. But go ahead, yeah, you can do a network marketing. You can type in MLM right down here. MLM. There's all kinds. Let's see, there's 415,000 people there. 22,000 people there. I mean, there's all kind of stuff. But based on my experience, I would steer you so far away from that. It's not funny. But yeah, you can market. Depends on what you're marketing to. But deter you from doing it. I'm just letting you know it's cost me a fortune, and I will never do it again. Anyway, we're going to build a campaign. We're going to build out an app. Okay. Now I will tell you, I'm going to build the graphics and everything before next week's training. We're not going to go into graphics training. I'm going to build the graphics and everything for next week's training. I'm going to build the header for the Facebook page I set up. I'm just going to load that stuff up. What we're going to focus on next week is the content, setting up the app to accept the data to go into the marketing platform, setting up the Enter to Win campaign so we can put that into the platform and actually have them use the Enter to Win on the app. Okay, you don't have to worry about the tablet for them to go somewhere to put the Enter to Win. We're going to do it right on the app. We're going to set all that stuff up and drive them right into where they need to go, doing a live campaign and making it happen. Okay? Any questions at all? Is everybody on board with where we're going with this? I'm excited about it. I got a friend up in Canada that actually did this, and he made about $6 million. And I've always wanted to do it, but I've just stayed busy with the mobile business card, and I never got out of that box. So it's time for me to get out of the box. And I know it works because I've seen it happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Martha, Rick, Todd, Kenny, I thank you so much once again. Kenny's the one that does the descriptions for us in YouTube, which is extremely helpful. I thank everybody for coming out, and we're going to rock and roll next week. We're going to get right into it. No BS. No. You got the training tonight on why we're doing it. Next week, we're going to go out and actually do it and make it happen. So with that said, good night, everybody. God bless. It's great to see you, and I will see you on next week's Nice Training. It's going to be high impact. Make it happen. Rock and roll. And we're going to watch the campaign actually work, and I'm going to run it for 60 days. And well, I'll keep you guys updated for 60 days, and then after that, you'll know right where it's going. Absolutely, Dennis. Hey, love you guys. Good night, and it's ice cream time.